He that worship me, he that worship me. Oh God, but you got to have your heart, saints. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, your God has your heart on this morning. What got your heart right now? Because where your treasure is, where your treasure is. I wish somebody know what I'm talking about. That's where your heart, that's where your heart is going to be. When you come in this place, have a spirit like David. Oh, if your clothes come out, we cover you up. We got something, put some throws on you. Cover you up. But I want you to know, say, God got my heart on this morning. Oh, he got my heart on this morning. I wish somebody knew what I'm talking about. Amen. David was a man after God's own heart. Although he killed all these people, praise God. God said, you can't build my house because too much blood. But he still loved God in spite of. Say, how many of us, this year you're going to give God all of your heart this year? Because he told me to tell you, some folks in here, God don't really have your heart. You got too much going on. You got too much going on right now in your life. But when you give your heart to God, thank you, God. Out of abundance of the heart, you're going to worship. You don't need no money. I don't need no money to worship. Thank you, God. When you get to the point, praise God, he said, Jesus said, the peace I give you, the world didn't give it to you. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. My joy is not determined on my home. Oh God, thank you, Lord. And y'all listen to saints. You give God some praise, amen, in this house. It'll change the atmosphere. It shouldn't take the praise and worship to change all instruments, to change the atmosphere. He didn't have breath. You got breath this morning. There's somebody right now, amen, in the hospital room, in the waiting room, and the doctor just came to the family and said, look, we don't think they're going to make it through the night. There's somebody in the hospital right now. They're going to take them off of license right now. When you come into this place, y'all listen to saints, y'all listen to this man of God. When you come in this place, you should expect a Pentecost experience every time you come here. Every time you come here, you should expect revival. That God gonna do something crazy. Every time you come in this place, you should have an expectation that he's gonna do exceeding. Oh my God. Above that we ask or even think, according to the power working in us. And I believe when you get that in your heart, I believe you give your heart back to God. Saints, you got to give your heart back to God. Some of us had became, watch this, saints, some of us had became insensitive to what's going on in the world. We became hard to what's happening in our lives. Our bills have been caused us to come hard. Oh, I'm just here paying bills. I'm living, heard what man said, I'm living, ain't it? Just paying bills. You're going to pay your last bill, your funeral. And if you ain't no money, somebody's going to pay it for you. But there's another payday though. The wages of sin is death. Oh my God.